Okay, Teebs, so how's she going today? So she's super windy here. It's gonna start getting plenty windy here for the next month and a half. So I think what I'm gonna do, boys, is and whatever percentage of girls that are watching my videos, but you guys remember about I was talking about this extension cord? Like this is my my new one, this blue one. Okay, well I got that routed up to the house, you know, just up to the house itself. Okay, well, I gotta get it up out of the way for the winter. So I was thinking about just going above, like, you know, up into the trees and stuff. So I really can't show you because it's just so windy out. You would never hear me anyway. So, but I have that other extension cord. I think it's 100 feet. I'm not 100%. No, it's not 100 feet. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's longer than this one that's laying on the floor now. But see, I had my light and stuff plugged into it. So they're talking 70s for like the next 2 days or something like that. I think what I'm gonna do, I was hoping to wait until they would take down their old power line here, but they ain't gonna do that for like another year. So hoping that they would have done it this month, or you know, before winter, you know. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do it now and get it over with. I think what I'm going to do is I got the door open there. You're never going to be able to hear me anyway, son of a bitch. But I'm going to go above this tree right here next to the shop, and then go beside the Ken over. I probably don't have to there. I think if I just, because it ain't gonna matter where it really goes, kind of right between the tree, this tree that's right here, and then the pine tree that's in the middle of the yard. That doesn't really matter because I've done it last year. Just kind of plowed right up to it. So, but then I want to go over the pine tree, and then I got to go up to the house, and then I got this piece of metal wire, which I think will work for that. Whatever I did with it now, I think this is the one. All covered in the other wiring. Come on, there. This wire. See, it's got kind of a bent. I used it before to hang the wire because I was trying to hang the wire different. So I'll use that. I might even have to maybe make it shorter. That's for I'm going to hang this like on the not the downspout, but the gutter of the house. It'll just hang there, or yeah, it'll hang on probably like this or something, and then probably like this maybe, I don't know. This wire will hold it, and then I'm going to route it. I think I can go over the windows because I don't have the power outlet that's in the back of the house here is not working, so. Yeah, I think I could do that. It just depends, you know. So, which is awful windy today, so I don't know how much I'm going to get done, but I figured I better do it now because it's supposed to be nice for the next couple of days, and I don't want to be doing it when it's cold out. So I'll attempt to do it again. The last time I did it didn't turn out too well, so I think I'll just do that, and then I guess see how it goes. I gotta hook the other one, the other yellow one up because the blue one won't be long enough. You think it would? Well, it is now the way I got it. I just got it laying on the ground, going right across the yard. So, but if I can get it. Well, actually what I would like to do is get it as high as possible. So maybe, I was thinking about putting a big nail in the old pole light. Well, I can't say it's old. Well, it's been in there for 4 years now, but I'll get it up high, right, and then I can just leave it forever, and I don't have to bother with it then. The power company's probably going to get a little ticked off because I got it routed in their way. So, that's too damn bad. You should have taken it down earlier this summer then, you know. So it's time for me to get my shit done, and they don't like it, well, they can work around it. I think I should be able to do that okay. I got a couple of clamps. I don't know if I have enough, though. So, I can always get more in payday. Probably what I should have done. Well, really, I only need one, I think, because... Yeah, I only need one, really. Because just to clamp it up on the pole light, and then I think the rest of the way that it routes, it'll just support, the windows will support the weight of it, so I got 2 or 3 clamps, and they're up at the other garage there, so somebody's out mowing in this bullshit. No, there's actually 2 people out mowing, but, so, that's what I'm going to start doing. I guess I'll kind of keep you updated throughout the video, and throughout the day, and try to keep these parts short so then I can run them through the editor. I know that YouTube's got some different kind of editing crap, so I'm going to try theirs. It's in with that regular editing that I've been using. I just never figured you could do the switchy things. So, you know, the first part and the second part where you can put a thing in between, so you can actually make it look like it's cool. You know, like it's actually been edited really good. So, yeah. So let me go start, and then I will keep you guys updated on what I want to do. So, yeah. See you tubes in a little bit. Okay, tubes. So welcome back to part 2. Maybe the whole thing, but whatever. So we're done. We already got it up. It actually, I actually did pretty good. I don't know how it'll be on the pine tree. It seems like it wants to fall off, but I think that one branch could hold it. So I'll show you here in a couple of minutes. Everything's kind of under a little bit of tension. Not super bad, but, you know, well, there's still enough slack in them yet, but it's not pulling on my box at least, so, because the only way I'm getting power back here, boys, is with that, so I actually had to use that other new extension cord. This is the other old one. I had 2 of these, but the other one died, but I got that newer one. That's new in that color. But, you know, the newer ones are round now, you know. They're not that kind of a square shaped thing anymore. So we should be okay. I hope for the winter anyway. I got it routed like I did last year. And just right over the pine tree. And then I took some slack out of the lines. Probably should have put in that slack maybe more this way, because then I could have had the slack in the shop, but whatever. And I put that other new yellow cord on. Well, not new, you know, but it's somewhat new, but there's actually still like 10 feet of wire left over, so I just kind of just tucked it behind the air compressor thingy for now. But we got power in here, so I think we should be okay then for the winter. I hope it stays up on top of that pine tree. It should stay. If it falls off, then I think there'll be enough slack in it for me to put it back on there again. And I got redneckish, and I made this last year because I had to route it up that over the pine tree. Found this nice big long stick here. I put a nail in it. See? And that's what gave me that extra bit of height for me to put the power cord on. So, whoops, sorry about that. Jesus. So, getting all the leaves and shit in here, damn it, or whatever. So, I'll show you guys what I did, but you're probably not really going to be able to hear me because of the wind, so I'm not probably really going to say anything. I'm just going to put little things in the video to tell you what I did. Just because you ain't going to be able to hear me. It's just too damn, the wind's too loud, and, you know, it's just super windy out today, so it's a bad day to put the power cord up, but it seems to be working alright. So, yeah, I'm just gonna put this nut down so I don't lose it. So, clean up my shop here a little bit. So, I think that didn't take me too long to do it. I think it only took me about, well, I had my mom help me a little bit, so that helped, took down the time a little bit. So, it took me about maybe half an hour. And could somebody tell me what to do with the screwdriver? I kind of dicked it up pretty bad, so can I reuse it? Like, could I maybe take the grinder to it and grind it smooth again? I mean, she's kind of cracked, so I don't... You'd probably have to grind quite a bit of that down, because she's actually splitting it now. I don't know if it'll focus for you or not. Probably not, but... Probably not. The camera's a little steep up there. See, I kind of dicked it, and it's starting to split in two. So is there any way of saving that? Could I take the grinder to it and grind it clean again? Just like, it doesn't have to be, you know, sharp. It just has to be a regular fucking screwdriver again. Even though I do have a brand new set, but I don't want to see. I like to use this one for pounding sometimes, and I was using this for the cultivator, and I couldn't get the bolts out, so I started using it to pound it. But she's starting to split in two, so I don't know if I could grind it all down and then just kind of like reshape it again. Like, it only has to be a flat head. Like, see how this isn't really sharp, you know, it's just meant to be a flat head. So let me know if I could do that, take the grinder to it, and I'll grind it smooth. I'll make a video on it too then, so that way you guys just know. I'd have to probably grind the top of it first, because that's where all the metal is. And then grind it this way, and then just kind of grind it on both sides to get it smooth again. But let me know, guys. I will do that for you. And for the next part, I want to like stop this camera and make another part. I might just not put any sound on it because the wind's just so intense that I thought that's all you're gonna hear is the wind anyway. I might do it. It depends on what I gotta watch that part of the video and then see what the quality or like what the sound's like. Cause you ain't gonna be able to hear me talk because it's just too bloody windy out. So I'm not gonna put any music over because it wouldn't be worth it. So it's still up there, but I'll show you what I did, and I think it'll work just fine for the winter. Actually, I'm probably just gonna leave it there forever. As long as it stays up on the pine tree, I think I'll be alright. I probably should have used a clamp, maybe clamped it to the branch, but it's so hard to get up into that fucking tree. Because the tree's actually growing out. It needs its hair cut, so... yeah, I'll just, fire up the camera again, get you a different shot of that. Get you a shot of that of me. Hi, school bus, how you doing? Hi, you're so ugly. They got 2 school buses going to that school now. One's small and one's big, so... I don't know. They got over like 65 kids going to that fucking school. That's right across my street here. Right in front of my house. So yeah, let me go get you a shot of it, guys. 1 second. So, yeah. School bus is leaving. Big one. So let me know what you guys think. Everyone's welcome to voice their opinion. Like, that's the only way I can get power back here. And it's got to be up out of the way for the winter when I plow snow. So yeah. I'm a little worried about it on the pine tree part, but I'm not worried about it anywhere else. Now, where you saw the couplers for the two things that plug together, I am going to wrap them in duct tape. Probably don't really have to because they're up underneath the house. I'm still going to do it anyway. Just to be on the safe side. Wouldn't hurt them anyway to have a little duct tape on them. Couple rounds anyway, you know. So, yeah. I don't know what time it is. Well, it's got to be 3 o'clock because school's out. So, 3 or 4 o'clock anyway, around there. So, I wish that cord was like 200-300 feet. Because then I could have just had one big line going to the house. But unfortunately, they don't make them that long. So whatever. It'll work. It'll work until I can either get me something better or actually get power put in this building. But until then, this is what I got to deal with. Well, even if I did have power back here, I'd probably still have this here anyway. Just, extra power. More power to merrier. I'm still got to put my other light in here because I'm thinking about adding one more. I think this one here I'm going to move. I'm either going to move it this way or I'm going to move it that way more. I kind of want to put it more like under the door, kind of, or above the door, because in the wintertime this door will be down. Well, in the summertime it can be down too. And then put the other light right here. But I got to get the power cord with the 3 triple plug-in thingies, because then I won't be able to do it because it's just the way these cords are set up. So someone's going to say, well, you don't need that, you just use the doubles. Yeah, but I have to use the triples because I got to be able to make it work right. See, this one's not in there, but there's no room for another one, you see. If there's a power outlet here, but then these two are going to touch. That might cause it to blow up or something. So I'm just better off sticking with the triples. Got to be at least 2 plugins in one cord, at least anyway. Well, there is, but well, there's 3 in this one, but we'll just get me another same length cord as this, because this one's plenty long. See, I even still got a little extra hanging out yet. So I'll get me another one of these sometime. I don't know exactly when, but I just got to take the other light down, and I just don't feel like doing it right now. So yeah. I think it would be kind of cool to have 2 lights in here. At least it would be super bright. And when it gets dark earlier now, you kind of need all the light you can get. But I think I can deal with this for one more winter. I might try to do it sometime. I don't know when. I don't know if it'll be this year or not. So, because I'm a little exhausted now running the extension cords. So, oh, it's kind of hot and muggy out. Well, not muggy. It's just getting warm. You think that all that wind would keep you cool, but that wind's kind of warm too, so it's not the best. So, but yeah, so that should pretty much well work then. If it falls off the pine tree, whoops, stay on there. What I'll do is I got another hose clamp. I'll just clamp it to the branch then. I'll just kind of maybe shave the branch off a little bit and then clamp it down. Because the branch seems to be holding the weight, it could slip off. So, and I think it's high enough. Definitely it's more than high enough for the tractor when I do mow, but for the 4-wheeler, I probably should be okay. I had it about that same height last year too. Managed to get a little more slack out of it than I did this time, but yeah. I think that other cord, that other yellow one that I have now, I could probably make that work for this year, but then I think next year I'll invest in another blue one like this. Just so they're both new, and they'll last me quite some time. Because that other yellow one could conk out at any time. I hope that it'll last me the winter, because if not, then we'll be out of power until I can get me a new cord put on then, but But it sucks that the hookups won't fit in the windowsill thing, but that's alright. As long as you duct tape them up, they'll be fine. I'll do that probably today sometime. And here I put the damn ladder away. What was I thinking? Whatever. So, should work, hopefully. If not, well, then I'm fucked. Yeah, it'll work. And this is for Double Strike, buddy. I'll put it in the video description, but well, you'll see that video, of course, before this one. But I meant to say about the hydraulic remotes, not the hydraulic hoses. I meant to say that you wanted to leave your cab on the tractor. Well, why couldn't you just, like, you can get remotes at Northern Tool, you know, small ones and big ones. So why not just do what my friend did with his 1086. He's got 6 remotes in his tractor, and he well, he's got his standard remotes that, you know, are with the tractor, and then he put his own in, like, up in the corner of the cab. Not like up in the corner, but you know, height, chest height, you know, whatever, however it would be when you sit on the seat. So that's what I meant to say, is that even though you have your cab on, I'm pretty sure you can still put in the remotes. You would have to probably cut, because what you could do is cut more holes through the, like, the cab, you know, and then just, there you go, you know. So actually, I think you could have on more remotes if you really wanted to. But, yeah, and somebody was saying that as long as I get, the 3-point hitch has its own rock shaft thing, or whatever the hell he was talking about. So he said that, yeah, you need one remote for the 3-point hitch, and then you have another spare. So I guess apparently you can use that for the blower's shooty control thingy. So I don't know, maybe he's down to earth. I don't know. Maybe, probably could be. So, well, I fucking hope he is, because damn, that would be nice. That's all I need is 2 remotes. I don't need 3 or 4 or 6 or 10 or 12 or 30 or 40 or 50 or 100. I just need 2. One for the 3-point, one for the shoot control. You know, that's all I need. And then I'm going to route the hoses. Of course, I'm going to need the tractor and to the back. And then I'm just going to, like, make them, like, quick couple of things there too. I think when I get the 3-point hitch on the tractor and the PTO, on the little garden tractor there, I'm going to start maybe doing the hoses. That's probably the next thing I should do after that, because then you got to make it, you know, you might as well just have it done and out of the way. So I think when I get the 3-point in the hitch, 3-point hitch and the PTO on, I'll start routing my hoses and everything. I can get that. I could probably even get that at John Deere. So yeah, they would probably. I'll just say, well, I got this particular kind of model tractor, and I need to run some hoses to it, and they don't even know what they're for. And then what I can do is I can make a setup, I think, for it. And then I can make couplers for it, you know. I could tell them, like, I want to plug this side into the tractor, and then I want to move these to the back, and then make those detachable too from the other set of hoses. You know, kind of like things. So I can run other attachments and not have to bend down, you know, crawl underneath the tractor and hook them up. You know, I'll just hook them up in the back. But then when it comes time to use, say, a front end loader, then I can just unhook those hoses on the mid or the front cylinder thingies, you know, and then unplug them, just kind of, I guess, tuck them up underneath the fender or something, or they could probably just lay it down on something, I don't know. Could use some baling twine, I guess, and tie them up out of the way. And then I could just plug my loader hydraulics into that. But then I would have to have that valvey thing. But I'm just saying, as an example, that's what I can do. So actually, yeah, I think what we'll do is when I get Big Red fixed, and then, because I know I will be plowing snow with Big Red for probably a couple more years, probably 2 or 3 more years. And then what we can do, get Big Red out of the way, the 4-wheeler, and then work on the 3-point hitch and the PTO. And then once we get that out of the way, then I guess I could buy the iMatch quick hitch thing from Northern Tool. I might look at the ones on Land Pride. I might get one of those. I don't know. I don't know how much they cost. So if they're too expensive, then I'll probably just get the one from Northern Tool or the Nortrac Quick Hitch, and then have that out of the way, and then I can start doing the hoses. Because the Quick Hitch on Northern Tools is only 130 bucks. I'm sure it's made in China too, but you know, I'm sure it'll be all right. Just to get me through the, a couple years anyway, until I can save up money for something a little better. Yeah, people probably say, why don't you just get the best now and it'll save you money in the future? Well, for one, I just kind of want to try that Quick Hitch and see how good it is. Then I can leave a review or not. So, but yeah. So I kind of figured out what I want to do now. I think I'll get the Big Red fixed. I want to get this cultivator out of here too, because I don't need it in here anymore. I kind of doubt that we'll be working on this thing anymore for this year. Well, for one, I kind of want it, so like I only have to replace those 2 bolts down in there. So that's all I can do for this year. But I don't have any more bolts, and I don't really want to buy any because it costs me money. So I don't know. I might get a few. I might get 5 for now. I don't even need 5. I just need 2 really, just for that 2. But you might as well stock up on some parts. Well, wait a minute. I do have 2 here. Well, I guess I do have 2 more that would fit to that, but I got to keep at least 1 because. What the fuck? Where the hell are all these extra ones coming from? No, actually, I got 3. So yeah, actually, I could put those in actually, and then I got 1 left. Okay, well, maybe we'll try to finish that project. And I guess I still got 2 more here yet, and I gotta keep 1 and then 1 big guy so I can get more of those later on. But maybe I'll just get 2 more for now, and then slip those 2 in, and then there you go. And somebody was telling me that I could load this thing up to like my John Deere trailer. Yeah, the middle section would fit, but once you put the wings on, it's just not going to fit. So I don't think folding them up is going to do me any good either. So I don't mind dragging it on the road. It would be a little quicker if I could either load it up onto something like a flatbed trailer, or if I could put some damn wheels on it. So yeah. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know for sure, but so yeah, that's what we'll do with the tractor. We'll just get the 3-point on and stuff like that, I guess, and then because I won't be using the 3-point, obviously for a couple more years. At least it's on there anyway. I might use it maybe for some minor stuff, but I don't know what I would use it for. So I guess all I can do is show it off, I guess, really a little bit, but then just put the iMatch Quick Hitch on it, and then I can do the iMatch Quick Hitch probably any time. Really, I could do that even in the middle of the winter, and then it'll be all right. And then the hoses, I can do that anytime too, probably. I'll have to get a total of 4 hoses, 2 for each cylinder, because I'm going to run both of those remotes to the back. I might as well just do the both, even though I can only use 1 for the back, like for the hydraulic. But it's the point that when you buy another attachment, like a pull type soil mover for an example, you might need both of those cylinders. So then you might as well just run them both to the back and save yourself the trouble, right? So that's just what I'm going to do. Or I might even just do the 1 for now anyway, so at least I can run the blower, or the blower chute. But I don't know. It just depends on what the hoses cost. They're probably not very expensive, I bet. The main thing is I would have a hard time probably finding what size hose and what size couplers. But I think John Deere would know. Well, they should. I could just tell them the make and model of my tractor. And they would know for sure then. And if they ask what I'm going to use it for, well, I'll tell them. They go, well, I'm going to route it to the back, and one's going to be for the blower. And the other one will be just for when I want to run those 2 attachments at one time. Or the, attachment that requires 2 hydraulics. So, because it ain't going to bother me to disconnect them and then reconnect them, because they're quick attach anyway, so it ain't going to matter. Just as long as I can do what I want with it, I'm alright with it. I'm not going to care. So, we'll worry about that when the time comes. Right now I got to get whenever payday decides to show up, I got to run to the bank and talk to them. If they say yeah, then we're in business. Then we can do a lot, but if we can't, if they say no, then we'll be down for a while. Well, I'll have to get Big Red fixed whenever I do get that damn money from my great grandma. And that's it. Because there's only this month and then next month that, I really can do anything, because, it's going to still be decent. It's just going to get cold. It's going to be a little chilly, so. So hopefully they say, yeah, I don't want a whole heck of a lot, I'm only asking for 1,500 or 1,000 at least. But I think my mom said that my grandma said that her limit was only 2,000. Like she had to go over that. So, but that's because I think she had crappy credit. So, because I ain't got none, so I don't know. So, all you can do, I guess, is just ask and see if they say yeah or no. It's really all I can do. I pray to God that they say yeah. I don't know why I got the power plugged in, but I do. So, yeah, I just hope that they say yeah. Really, all I need is $1,000. I don't, well, fuck, not even that, but they only allow you to take out so much. Like, $1,500 would be more than enough to pay for Big Red and then to pay off maybe a couple of bills. Just to get myself caught up on some stuff. And then, because I'm just getting myself deeper in the hole, it seems like. So, well, I'm not getting myself deeper in the hole, it's just that it's taking longer to pay off stuff, because it's getting to be too many damn bills now. So, try to get some of these bills caught up so it's not quite so damn hectic. But, whatever, it'll work. But then, guys, I think I'm going to take off then for today, and, I'll keep an eye on my extension cords throughout the week and just kind of see what it does. I'll keep an eye on it for the rest of my life, but just pray to God that yellow one will last me. It's obviously newer, because it's not like these older ones. It's not square like this guy down here is. This one's square. This guy's square, and the other guy's round, like this blue one here. So, but anyway, guys, I'm going to take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, I guess have a good day, guys. Take it easy.